Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the KMN 1971 back with Dollar Bin Bingers from the Fringes, Volume 3. This video basically entails all of my current books that I've picked up over the past, 2 or 3 weeks, I guess, as well as all of my Dollar Bin pickups over the past several months. So it's Sunday, so let's get this on and hopefully get it over with pretty quickly. So, Justice League number 13. Great title. I really enjoy these Legion of Doom fill-in issues. Green Lantern number 2. Still happy to have Morrison back into the DC universe, and Francisco Mattina, cover of the Hall right there. Batman number 60. I initially thought this was just a two-parter, but I guess I was wrong. Enjoying this title. Definitely still my favorite ongoing title. Doomsday Clock number 8. Awesomeness. The only thing that I can complain about is what everybody else complains about on this title. We just wish that it came out on more of a monthly basis. Heroes in Crisis number 3. Another enjoyable Tom King read, and great artwork also. Aquaman Justice League Drowned to Earth. I'm glad this is over. I would give this whole event maybe a C, C plus, possibly. Batgirl number 29, just another beautiful Joshua Middleton cover. Make a little room. Return of Wolverine number 3. Enjoyable storyline, but I really want McNiven back on artwork ASAP. Star Wars number 58, staple in my pull list. Venom number 9, always enjoyable. Great to have Stegman back on artwork. And I ended up picking up Daredevil number 612. I'm a sucker for last issues, and I wanted to see what was up with the storyline. It was an enjoyable read. And I am bummed about Netflix canceling Daredevil. I probably have like 10 ongoing shows that I watch, and well, because I am older, and 4 of those shows have been canceled so far this year. So rough year. Hopefully this ends up on either the Disney streaming service, or hopefully Daredevil can wind up with Black Widow on the big screen. That would be great. Which is a good segue into the dollar issues. So, not exactly out of the dollar bin, but I only paid $1 for it, so technically it counts. Daredevil, Marvel Knights True Believers. I've never actually read Daredevil number 1, so for $1, why the heck not? I missed out on this when it first came out, so I figured for $1, why not? Venomverse number 1. And I've come to the conclusion with this, along with the previous Venom series, that I only really like Venom. I mean, I like him as a character, but as far as reading about him in an ongoing format, I really only prefer when Donny Cates writes this character, to be honest, because just didn't grab me. Moving on, Web of Spider-Man number 95, as well as number 96. I always thought that was a really cool cover, and this is obviously right after I saw the Venom movie, and I was still kind of in a Venom craze. So for $1, why not? Picked up another copy of The Incredible Hulk, number 367. Love Dale Keown's artwork, so... And I want to say this one's actually in better condition than the one I picked up for a couple of bucks a couple of months ago. Huck, number 1. One of the spec sites had this as a spec book for maybe going to Netflix, but anytime I can see any of Mark Millar's characters, first appearances of those characters anyway in dollar bins, I always tend to pick them up. Thrill Killer number 3. I'd love to pick up the rest of this miniseries in the dollar bins, as well as this one. Camelot 3000 number 2. I think I have about a little bit less than half of this miniseries, all that I've picked up, and I've picked them all up from the dollar bins. Anytime I can get Brian Boland artwork from covers and interiors for $1. It seems a crime to leave it behind. Make some room. Detective Comics, number 504. A nice little Joker Copper Age cover. Or, I don't know, maybe Bronze Age. I'm not sure when it came out. ROM Annual number 3. Bill Sienkiewicz cover. And I think I picked it up because of the New Mutants appearance. I'm not sure. And after this, I ended up finding a nice run of Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars. Of course, it didn't have issue number 8, but it had the entire miniseries in the dollar bin. And they probably range from fine to very fine condition. In all newsstands. So I already own a complete set of this, but just on principle, I had to pick it up. So here's number 1, 2, 3. Love this issue where the X-Men job to Spider-Man. Number 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, no number 8, number 9, 10. One of my all-time favorite Doctor Doom covers by Mike Zeck. Number 11, and number 12. Just a classic miniseries, in my opinion. And who knows, spec-wise, maybe Marvel Phase 5. What else could you do to get, for a big event to top off Phase 5? Maybe Secret Wars? I'm just spitballing, who knows. But either way, I'm happy to have another set of Secret Wars in the PC. I'm also a sucker for those Marvel movie adaptations of my childhood. So, Dragon Slayer, number 1. I was surprised to find out this was actually a Paramount Disney movie. This had, sacrifices of virgins, and I want to say there was slight nudity. So, for a Disney movie, well, kind of risque for them back in the day. It was only a PG-13 movie, but still some kind of darker themes than Disney usually deals with. Cool. You just had to be there, I guess. And I really dig that cover. Marvel Super Action number 31, which reprints Avengers number 70, which I just picked up not too long ago. Captain Marvel number 7. It's only a VG copy, but I couldn't leave even a VG copy of Captain Marvel from the Silver Age for $1. Picked up a couple of nice little abstract Bronze Age premiere issues. 2001, A Space Odyssey, number 1 by Jack Kirby. As well as The Human Fly, number 1. I was mystified by this comic back when I was a kid, probably on the elementary level, because we were all convinced that he was a real hero. The Human Fly search on YouTube. There's a documentary based on this person, or persons that posed as the Human Fly back in the 1970s. It's pretty interesting. Marvel Age number 10. Once again, this was listed in Comic Book Tom's top 10 Marvel Age issues. So, and I'm a Star Wars fan. Why not? And last but not least, the No Prize book, featuring Stan the Man Lee, rest in peace, on the cover. Once again, I already had a copy of this, but I couldn't leave it there for $1. So that's all I have. Nice and quick, hopefully. And yeah, have a great weekend out there. Thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing. I have a monster end-of-year haul coming up pretty soon, either next week or the week after. And yeah, I'll see you all then. All right? Take care. See ya.